Hey, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I have missed all of you so much. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Salada. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's so nice to see you. Welcome back. I thought I'd kind of keep with the fun mystery look. I actually have my hair in a French braid today. So I thought I'd go with a cool little hat look. YouTube was kind of actually sent me a hat. Isn't that nice? So I thought I'd go with the fun hat look. I don't think you guys ever seen me in a hat. Hey Wes, what's up? Nice to see you. I thought it'd be fun to kind of go with the hat look. I'm getting my hair done. My hair's actually in a French braid. I don't think you guys have seen it before in a French braid. But YouTube actually sent me a hat. And since I had the cool rapper song, my favorite Eminem, I thought, well, let's go with the rapper kind of look. Allie, what's going on? Nice to see you. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm really sorry I have been MIA. I'll be real with you guys about what's going on in my life. My life's been, I think everybody has had really hard times, and I'm also open to guidance you guys can give me. But I don't know if you guys have ever had where you're so overwhelmed, you almost don't know what to do, and your whole entire life shuts down. That's actually what's happened to me. No, I don't mind. I keep it real. You guys know that. So, my job has been insane. And I wasn't even working 80 hours a week. I was working probably more than that a week, which I think a lot of people do work. We work an insane amount of hours. So, I had that. I have my own health issues that I have to take care of. So, I had that confounded with work. And then, of course, we had the holidays. Fun. Which created, for me, more stress. And when stress happens with work stress, it triggers my health issues. So then I had my health issues. And then when I get more stressed, I get more anxious. And that then triggers more of my health issues. So I was like, oh my gosh. But then I was literally working from I don't know, 6, 7 a.m. till 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I am so open because my New Year's resolution, honestly, is to have a better work-life balance. And I don't know how to do it. Because honestly, I still remember so many of you. It's not like I forgot any of you. I remember your names. I remember how some of you came here. I remember some of your birthdays. I remember Mark is a Pisces, his birthday. I remember Mark. I remember Allie and I connected through YouTube and through YouTube partnership programs. And Allie has this amazing channel. She is absolutely hilarious. And she even gave me a membership, and I haven't even been able to watch channels on YouTube. Allie is hilarious, guys. She even draws these incredible things. I mean, she's this incredible artist. She's so funny to watch, and she cracks me up. Joe has these amazing live streams where he has incredible videos and he does video games. But he also is now he stepped out where he was getting outside of his comfort zone and creating other types of things, which I thought was amazing, Joe. Joe, I don't think you ever told me your birthday, to be honest. But Wes has been here for as long as I can remember. And Wes, you were so amazing. I know Wes is from um, South or North Dakota, and Wes has been here. And Wes was so amazing. He actually started watching some of my other really old original videos. I thought that was so cool. So I don't know everyone's birthday because not everyone has actually shared their birthday with me, but I just know some people's birthdays. Thank you, Six Iker Mike. I appreciate it. So, I mean, it's not like I ever stopped thinking about you guys or not stopped keeping you in my mind. And then, actually, to be honest with you, the more I was not on YouTube, the more anxious I became to return because I feel like I was then letting you down. So I was then getting more and more scared to even come back. Um, because then I'm like, I'm letting everyone down. I'm letting everyone down. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way. Like you're letting people down. And then the more I feel like I'm letting people down, the more upset I get. And then the more anxious I get because then I've let people down. And then how do I make up for letting people down? So that's really what was starting to also happen to me. Besides also not having time for it. And I think we all get really busy around the holidays, but it was also never let everyone down. How do I come back from that? So that's kind of what I was struggling with, honestly. So I was nervous to even come back, to be honest with you. Besides, like, the insanity of work, to keep it real, the insanity of work, honestly. I mean, I was originally wanting to come back at 7, but like you, me, I got to work. So, and as you guys know, I work in oncology and clinical trials. So I had to get this stuff out because it's it's going to make a difference in patients' lives. And I can't. I feel like my first thing is to the patients and what's going to impact them. But I have some crazy stories that have happened. Oh my gosh, you guys would probably get a kick out of what happened actually with one of my Christmas presents. Um, so I'm like really meticulous about measurement, and obviously I'm pretty precise about how I like things aligned and everything just right, obviously. Um, so I'll take you on a tour if you guys want to hear a really funny story about what happened to me at Christmas with one of my Christmas gifts. And of course, I know it was a lovely gift. Lovely gift. But if you guys want to see a funny thing that I got, and then of course I was a great gift, but it was a funny thing that happened. I think I ended up making maybe Santa a little upset. So I like everything mathematically aligned. And if something's not in alignment, I can see right away when something's not aligned. So if you guys want to see it, I will show you what happened at Christmas. So let's go on a little tour. I was asked what I want for Christmas. I said, I don't know. I'm a very sentimental person, to be honest with all you guys. So I like sentimental things, something I can tie to with a memory. So I said, something sentimental. So I don't care. I like tangible things. Like, I don't care if the jewelry's expensive or inexpensive. Something I can hold on to is what I said. So not what I got. Everyone said, oh, we think you should have a new TV. I didn't want a new TV. But Santa thought, hey, Matt, I'm so happy to see you. Santa decided I should get a new TV. Okay, a new TV is what I got. Not that I'm not grateful. I do like the new TV. But the new TV, and I said, if I get a new TV, I don't want it hung. But Santa decided to hang the new TV for me anyway, even though I said I don't have time to have the new TV hung in my room. Santa hung the new TV for me anyway, but Santa did it wrong. So this is one of my Ava stories for you all. So that's my new TV. Now you can see it's perfectly centered, right? Because I like everything. Everything has to be perfectly aligned. I have to have everything perfectly centered. I need it perfectly aligned with this line and this line. And it has to be perfectly centered between this space and this space. Perfectly measured, or I will lose my. And I did. Yeah, Mark, you're calling it right. OCD, girl. This is an OCD girl. This is a mathematical girl. This is a pattern girl. You're calling the spade, Mark. You nailed it. So, guess what happened when Santa decided to deliver the TV and have it hung? This TV was hung over here. This TV was hung right here. Oh, heck no. So I took my little blanket and I had it draped. I'll have to show you guys. I had to have it draped over this because I couldn't look at it. I could not look at the TV. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. And Santa thought it was so great. The TV was hung and delivered by December 22nd, so I could have the TV before Christmas. I don't like gifts either before, like, the holiday or my birthday. So I had it covered because I couldn't look at it. It was like an eyesore. So I had it like that until December 31st when they could come and repair it. And Santa was really upset with me because they thought I was being rude and offensive. But I had the whole TV covered because I couldn't look at it. And so I watched everything. When I could watch TV, I watched TV on my laptop. So that's one of my Ava stories. But the whole TV was off center. It was like way over here. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh. Is it just me or would that drive you guys nuts too? If everything is like not misaligned and not centered just proportionally the way it should be? Or am I the only one who's insane? I might be the only one who's insane. And that's okay. I can respect that at this point because I'm realizing I am kind of a little kooky when it comes to that stuff. But it did live like this for a very long time. Okay, thank you. I know it would drive Matt nuts. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad it would drive you nuts. Yeah, I'm a hardcore serious. And then when I contacted the people to tell them, because then they're like, well, Santa told me. People, then you can contact them and tell them there's a problem. I'm like, I will. So when I did, they said, well, that's your own fault. Somebody else approved it when it was hung. I'm like, that's not my problem. So then I had to take pictures and videos. I'm like, oh, by the way, not all the screws are in the hook either. And I didn't even want the thing hung. So it was a fun to do of a mess I had to clean up. I wasn't not appreciative because you can appreciate gifts, but sometimes you just want things hung right. You know what I mean? So that was one of my fun things. Hey, how are you, 478X? How have you been? If you guys want me to be real with you about some of the health stuff I deal with, it can be because I still have an example here in my room. But this is getting like really real. I don't know how real you guys want me to be. It's only a small group of you, so I'll be real if you guys want. I don't have a problem. I haven't put my phone back in, so I can be really real. I'll be really real. Let's be real. So you guys can kind of understand like why I've been stressed. So see this right here? What does that look like to you guys? I mean, I don't tell anybody about this, actually. Most of my friends don't even know about this. Only my very close family knows. Do you guys know what this is? Yep, it's an IV pole. So I actually have a port. And I have to get home infusions once a week. So that is one of my major health conditions people don't know about. And I get them every Wednesday. Yay. But that's okay. Because it helps me have a better quality of life. So I actually didn't put it away yet. I had it this morning. So that it's fine. It's fine, Mark. It gives me a good quality of life. I don't care. It's not cancer treatment. I have a really rare, like weird cardiac condition. I faint easily. If I don't have this, I'm gonna faint. So it's okay. My point is, when I get more stressed out, it gets worse. So It's not a big deal. Having this allows me to function like everybody else. So thankfully, yes, my insurance is great. I met my deductible. New year, got to meet the deductible again. Lucky me. But I always meet the deductible. So you guys can see, like, towards the end of the year, with all the work stress, and then this also confounding with it, and then just everything else, I just kind of like took over everything. You know what I mean? So I was just overwhelmed, honestly. And then working so many hours. I mean, what is it? It's Wednesday, and I'm already at 50 plus hours, and it's only Wednesday night, guys. That's insane. I know a lot of people, we know we all work crazy hours, but this is not a normal way to live your life. And that's why I'm open to any advice people have, because I would love to know what's a better work-life balance than what I'm doing. Because I need it. Yeah, and I'm thinking, because I seem to work a lot more in the earlier part of the week, so I'm thinking live streams are better on like Wednesdays or Thursdays, Fridays, because that's when my week seems to be a lot lighter, because I have to get so much done in the front end of the week. And the thing is, these people, they don't have, I'm like, deadlines, one of the deadlines. They're constantly moving the deadlines. That's what drives me insane. I mean, you can't have a moving target and hit it if it's moving every other day. You know what I mean? I work way too much. Yes, Matt, I agree. But they can't keep moving the target. And so for my New Year's resolution, it was about, I wanted to get back to all of you because you guys bring happiness, and I wanted happiness back in my life. I wanted balance back in my life. I wanted joy. Oh, wow, what a concept. Life, you know. I think we all do. I don't know if you guys have New Year's resolutions. I usually don't make them, to be honest with you, but I really did want a real balance of life, YouTube, because I really love the live streams. I love talking with all of you. And I learned so much from so many of you. You guys have helped me so much that I gain insight from all of you. And it really helps me, honestly. I did. I actually had, it was just nice being around family, to be honest with you. Did you have a nice holidays, guys? I'm setting work boundaries by telling them how many more hours they have left of me for knowledge for the rest of the week. So I told them, you only have 9 hours and 15 minutes of me for the rest of the week, is what I told them tonight. That's what I just sent them. I said, you have 9 hours and 15 minutes for the rest of the week. Tell me what you want. That's what I decided. I thought that might be a great way to do it. Oh, I'm sorry they had the flu. A lot of people had the flu. The flu was really rampant this year. Thank you. Isn't that nice? I feel like it's so nice. YouTube sent it to me. I mean, YouTube's so nice. They send me so many things, even though I've been MIA for like 2 months. Aaron, what's up? How's Alaska? Long time. I know. I haven't been on for 2 months, but I remember you, Aaron. You're in Alaska. How are you? You're either Aaron from Alaska or Aaron from the New England, but I think you're Aaron from Alaska. Remember, you're either Aaron who asked about your mom who's going to see her oncologist. I think you're Aaron who asked about your mom. Hey, Walter, how are you? Yes, okay, good. I did remember. See, I told you guys I remember. I don't not remember. Mary, how are you? I'm so happy to see you, my sweet friend Mary. Mary's like the best person in the whole world. I know. Mary is honestly the kindest person. I'm telling you guys. And really the dearest person, and probably the person I think about 5, 6 times a day. Mary is hilarious. And I think too, what we need to understand is just because sometimes we may not talk to people every day, and or we may not hear from people. Karaoke is gonna be Friday night. I'm gonna do karaoke on Friday night. Hey, Dark Crypto, I'm so happy to see you. So karaoke is gonna be Friday. I'm getting my hair done on Friday. I realized I should have come back after I had my hair done. I told Mark that. Right now it's in a French braid. I don't know if you guys can see the braid. Can you guys see the? I still do the bow. But just because you don't talk to somebody or talk to somebody every day, or just because I wasn't here, doesn't mean people don't think about you or love you or care about you. I think our closest friends know that, but sometimes other people don't know that. But it is true. If Mary's mean, then she really cares about you, Mark. I could never figure out how to do Discord, and I keep getting these emails sent to me being like, so and so mentioned you on Discord. Turns out I guess I created 2 Discord accounts by accident. Hey, James, how are you? You can French braid hair, Aaron. Wow, that's a really cool secret or a cool talent. Okay, I'll double tap the screen. That didn't do anything for me, Mary. Thanks, though. Okay, so Mark's cool hidden talent is he can French braid hair. That's actually a really cool talent. I learned to French braid hair when I was 3 years old. No, I did not hear about the 89 low orbit Starlink satellites were destroyed. Hey, Snomoki, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Does anyone else want to share a cool secret hidden talent? I mean, I told you guys my weird Christmas story with the TV and my secret that no one else knows. Mary's the only person who knew about that because, she really is like a sister. She is my sister. Oh, Mary, you're so lovely. I love you. I showed them my IV pull, Mary, and shared this. Mary's the only person who knew, other than obviously my immediate family. Because I love Mary. So that's what I shared. I'm going to do karaoke on Friday. So, because I'm going to be actually free most of Friday. Yeah, Mary is definitely my sister. I love more than anything. She's always in my head. Meaning I'm always thinking about her. Wow. You can be sisters and love people, and it doesn't mean you're blood related. You can love people no matter what. You can always care about people. Oh yeah, that's Mary. I'm more the chill and chat kind of vibe, unless I'm gonna try to randomly sing for y'all. Then I think, plug your ears because it's kind of scary. you know, we know my singing can be a little ferocious. I scare myself. I mean, I have to turn the volume up so loud to drown out my own voice. We all know that. I mean, heck, you guys have heard it. It's terrible. Oh my gosh, I do look like a MAGA wife. Should I try talking with a southern accent, y'all? That's right. I can be a robot sometimes too. I was thinking about putting a wig on, but I thought the hat would be kind of fun. You guys never see me in a hat. Sometimes they can be a good singer. I think I'm better at rapping with the country songs or doing the country songs. Thank you, Scott. I'm so happy to see you guys. So, how was everybody else's New Year and holidays? Any fun things? I do like rapping. I think that's the only talent I may have if it comes to singing. We know opera is definitely not my thing. Should Mary and I do a rap off? We wouldn't dare. And you guys pick the songs and we have to do a rap battle in shorts. Rap a song versus a song in a rap battle in a short. I'm sorry, Jimmy Dean, that you were put in timeout for no reason. Welcome back. I've been MIA for 2 months, so I guess I was in jail. I think that'd be kind of fun, Mary. I'll coordinate that with her. Thank you, Jimmy Dean. Hey, Dorian, how are you? It's nice to see you again. I'm sure you know who would win, Mark. Oh, you love Justin Timberlake songs, Mary. Hi, Yubiki. I'm sorry I didn't mean to ignore you. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, keep it fair and have a rap battle. Yeah, I don't think Justin's done anything but like a collab on a rap battle, on a collab on a rap song. Oh, hi, Scott. Well, welcome. The algorithm sent you here. Why would it send you here? What do you like, Scott? Hey, Dorian. The holidays, I didn't get any time off, so it was short. I had the 25th off and partial on the 24th, so I enjoyed it while I could. Definitely had fun on the 31st, though, while I could. What are your interests? I'm like really real and direct. Keep it honest. Maybe that's why I sent you here if you like real content. Welcome to the channel, Scott. If you like real, you're in the right place. If you like fake, wrong place. Sorry, dude. You like honest stories? I talk about my life. Oh my gosh, Douglas Ball. You know what? I was still thinking about you. My Cancer. My July baby. What's going on, dude? Like I said, I remember some of your birthdays because some of you I know your birthdays, some of you I don't. But I know Douglas Ball, 7162, is a Cancer born in July. No, I just know. Hey! I only did one. I don't know Stray Kids. I've only heard one song, and I did it on a karaoke. I did a rap karaoke of Stray Kids. I liked them, though. I liked it. It was the one about karma. I liked it a lot, actually. But you know what? I'm a huge fan of Korean TV, to be honest. And one of my... Oh, sorry, my thing is stuck in my blanket. One of my dream places to go to is actually South Korea. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Yeah, like I really want to go to Seoul, and I really want to go to Jeju Island, and I really want to eat what is it called? I'm blanking on the name. I watch tons of Korean TV. I mean, I think if North Korea was same. Oh, not just K-dramas though. I love anything about the Joseon period. I love like historic. Oh, I've had kimchi a million times. Um, oh, they just sent it to me for free, the hat. I don't think it matters how many subscribers. I lost a few thousand subscribers by being MIA. That's what happens when you're a live streamer. It's called Juju Island. Oh my gosh, you guys have to look it up. It is absolutely beautiful. In South Korea. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It is gorgeous. I'd go to North Korea if it was safe and we wouldn't be, taken. But I don't think it's safe. And I don't think it's really fair what's happening to the people in North Korea who are suffering, to be honest with you. But I don't really like to talk about politics. But all the people of North Korea really suffer. I'd go up to the DMZ line, though. Totally. But I really care more about like Seoul. I mean, it's just so beautiful. But Jeju Island is incredible. It's a famous island off of South Korea. But the Joseon period is amazing as a famous time in Korean history. But I like history. I like all kinds of things. You guys know that. Yeah, I agree, Mary, with you. The North Korea vlogs give you creepy vibes. It's it's it just makes you sad too. But it's not a. But I think I'm saying it right, Jeju Islands. But I mean, the Joseon period, though. I mean, I love history. I love history of all kinds of countries, though. I don't know if you guys do, but I like history of all different time periods and like what was happening historically in this part of the world that influenced how they started changing things. Or, I mean, I find it fascinating. The culture of countries and the different languages and why people dress a certain way or why they like the certain kinds of foods. And I love it. I mean, you can see how like the Thai language is so different. Like people say, oh, all Asian languages sound the same, but they don't. And you can even see how the Asian, like the different characters in Asian languages are written differently. Like Thai is very different when you look at like Korean, and Korean looks different than Japanese, which looks different than Chinese. And so it's amazing when you start to look at it. Just like Vietnam, I think it was Vietnam. Vietnam had a big influence from Portugal, was conquered by Portugal a while ago. So some of the words actually have I can hear some of them, and some of them have a Portuguese influence. So it's kind of fun when you understand all of that. You're going to be a ninja. What's my favorite food? I like a lot of things. I like really spicy foods. I love spice. I like anything really spicy. I really like spicy foods. $1 million is not enough money. Go be a ninja. I love that. EFC. That's a cool idea. Yeah, this is the second round. You're right, Matt. For second round. Some Carolina Reaper. Oh, what's Carolina Reaper on spaghetti? Because I love spaghetti, but I've never heard of Carolina Reaper on spaghetti. Sounds good, Aaron. Have a good day at work or whatever you're getting back to. I know you're still in Alaska. What's Carolina Reaper? I do like spaghetti. It's the hottest pepper on the planet. Oh, at one point. So what's the hottest pepper now? I'm gonna look it up. I think there's something else now. Hottest pepper on the planet. Because I love spicy. Pepper X. It was created by Ed Curie. who also, he also created the Carolina pepper. Oh, look at that. You know everything, Em. That's so cool. Pepper X. Yeah, he created the Carolina pepper, and now he created Pepper X. Huh. Wow, that's so cool. Should I find these and try them on a live stream? Would that be kind of fun? Because I can eat Thai hot, Indian hot. I can eat the hottest of Indian food and this hottest of Thai. Like, I'm talking about like the traditional restaurants. Ooh, yeah, Carolina pepper meatball does sound really good. You had medical peppers in your garden, and they will unlive you if you eat them whole. Wow. Well, I don't think we can eat them whole. I think they would like kill people with all those seeds. That's so funny, Cash, that you said that I should get a toy poodle. Wow, that's really crazy you said that. I've been thinking about getting a poodle, like yeah, toys like the medium, like not the miniature, because those are too small. It's like a medium size, right? Because I have so many allergies. I can only be around poodles. So that's so funny, Cash, that you said that. It's really weird. I thought teacup was the smallest. I thought the teacup poodle was the smallest. Because I don't want the little one. Because I have hawks. I love hawks and owls, and they live in my backyard. And I don't want ones that are too small to get picked up by birds. Why is my hat making you upset? Oh, because it's crooked. Do you want it straight on? Or do you want it backwards? Yeah, teacups seemed way too small. They were like dangerous because they were getting eaten by like everything. Sure, no problem. Hey, Vancouver, Washington, what's up? I'm originally from the West Coast. And thank you for being a veteran. I appreciate it. I'm originally from San Francisco. I did not know they stopped breeding them. Yeah, because they were so tiny. I remember like people who had teacup poodles and they were like getting picked up by animal, like literally hawks and owls. Well, yeah, they're not the size of a true teacup. I think it just meant they were like the miniature. I wanted like an 8 to 10 pound dog. You hear them as kids. Because my nephew has the same kind of allergies I do, so I need something that he can also be around. So that's why I was thinking about poodles, but he's scared of really big dogs. I like big dogs. You grew up in San Francisco Bay Area too? Oh, that's crazy. It's such a small world. I swear, it's such a small world. I grew up in Marin. Huh. Small world. I love it. Which makes me think of Disney. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Oh, yeah. Belmont. Yeah. You know, that little ride where you're in the boat at Disneyland and it's like all the little dolls singing. It's a small world after all. I never liked that ride. I just remember that ride. I don't have any socks on. I just have black Uggs on. South Dakota. Wes, you're a Dakota person. I love sports. Yeah, I'm a huge sports fan. Baseball's my favorite. Then I like football, probably more college football. And then, of course, I love college basketball. So I always get excited when it's the NCAA. Yeah, baseball is definitely my favorite. But I like all sports though. I mean, I love soccer or football, depending, what country you're from. So I'm excited for the World Cup this summer. San Francisco Giants. My great grandmother loved the Cubs, so I also like the Cubs. I also like the Dodgers. You like Notre Dame? Yeah, I like lots of. I just love baseball. I love going to a baseball game though. So I also like AAA baseball. I'll give them a AA baseball. I just like being out at a baseball game. I think that's why I've always liked ball caps. I like being at a baseball. I have tons of ball caps. I mean, so many, all different types, colors. I just like being at a ball game, especially like on a Sunday afternoon. It's so fun eating. Like I love cracking the peanuts and they're salty. I talk about baseball a lot. I love baseball. Maine. Hey, how are you? Thank you, Wrangley, for being here from Maine. Well, the Dodgers, I think, were the very first baseball team I ever saw when I was really, really, really little. I was a little girl. I mean, I had to be like 5 or 6 years old. So it was the first baseball game I ever saw. So I can't not love the Dodgers. And then being from the Bay Area, I grew up loving the Giants, but I also went to A's games because we had season tickets for both. I just always preferred the National League and the Giants to the American League and the A's. So I went to both. And so they're just great memories. And I'm a huge yeah. Okay, I remember Candlestick. I'm one of those people who just is like a sentimental person. So when you have those like fun memories that are like tied to sentimental things, it has meaning. Hey, Carlos, how are you? I know you've been here before. It's nice to see you again. Hi, Anna, how are you? Thanks, Mary, for joining my live stream. I really appreciate it, Mary. I'm happy to see you, Carlos. Yeah, Mary's really pretty. It's crazy warm here right now, and it's usually really cold. So, yeah, thank you, Jeremy. I almost wore a wig for fun because I had said, "Oh, you guys don't know what I'm going to be," but I thought I didn't want to mislead people and being Ava Bot. I wanted to be real with you guys when I first came back. Um, yeah, I know we have lots to talk about, Mary. That's funny, Wrangley. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Mary, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. You know what? This is the same thing, Brady. Actually, my sister said when she was probably like 2 years old, because I'm from San Francisco, so we used to go to Chinatown all the time. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, so usually right now in early January, it's like usually like in the 30s here. But right now, I think today was like a high of 70. So it was extremely warm. Mary is the best. Oh, thank you, Mary. That's so sweet. You're 83? Well, you're younger than me. I'm 126 years old today. Because I was born in 1900. Negative 25 windshield. Wow. See, I love cold weather. I love winter. I'm not a summer person. Well, I'll be 126 at the end of January. It's not quite my birthday yet, but I'll be 126 at the end of January. Hey, Hulk, how are you? Hey, Chris Russell. I only ask for small donation if anyone can help. Okay, Chris. It feels like summer, I bet, at 32, yeah. Hi, SK8 with the eye roll. Yeah, right now I'm still 125. It's not my birthday yet because I'm an Aquarius. Do I have any other Aquarians in the house? Or am I the only Aquarian in the house? Do I have any January babies in the house? Or Leo? Oh, I love Leos. Am I the only January baby, or are there any other January babies in the house? Is anyone else born in January, or am I the only one? March. Oh, your birthday's coming up. You're Pisces, just like Mark. When's your birthday? Empathic? Well, skate would be a... Oh, thank you, Mary. That's super sweet. You don't have to donate anything, Mary. Thank you. I'm trying to heart it, but I guess I can't. Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate it. You're a spring baby. Ooh, February 25th. Right at the end of February. I love it. Cancer. I love Cancer babies. You guys are so sweet. I think Cancers are such sweet, loving people. I love you guys, Anna. Thank you, Mary. That's really kind. Thank you for the super chat, Mary. January 26th. I'm January 28th. I know you are, Mary. I wasn't going to call it out because I didn't know if your zodiac sign was... I remember you did it once on a short, but I didn't know if people knew you were still a Cancer, so I wasn't getting yelled out, Mary. You're the 28th at midnight. I'm the 28th, too. So, Mark, you're not a Pisces, or are you you're the 20th of February, not... Yeah, I was going to say, because you're a Pisces. I knew you were a Pisces. I'm the 20th of January. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost both your parents. But it is interesting they were both on the 22nd. You share a birthday. So you're February 25th also, Wes. Of course, I think it's cool when people share birthdays. So Wes and Empathic Veteran are both Pisces, and they're both February 25th. And February 28th is that's 29th is leap year. So you barely got into last little minute of, were you 11:59 or were you midnight? Because midnight would technically be March 1st. Mark. April 22nd and August 22nd. 8 and 8. Oh, wow. Look, April 8th. April is an 8th month and August is... No, that's not right. Why am I thinking 8s? Oh, because I'm seeing 88, the 8th month. Why did I think 8s? I was thinking infinite for some reason, empathic. Why am I thinking infinite with these 2s and... 4? Well, 2 and 2, they always say 22, or when you see 2s. Yeah, I'm thinking infinity, but they always say when you think of like people who are meant to be together. Well, but this is a really interesting thing I learned or heard, and you can take it if you want, and if you don't, it's fine too. But I just feel like I should share it with you for some reason, empathic. I had heard that when you look at like numbers and numerology, when you look at like the numbers of two, like 22, if they both died around the 2 p.m. and I was seeing like April's the 4th month and August is the 8th month, right? And then you think, it made me think of infinity, and then it was like 88 for your mom, I think you said. But it kept making me think of like fours and twos and pairs. But they always say when you see like doubles, like 22 or numbers that mirror each other, those are people who are like infinite partners or like soul partners. So I don't know if they had a really strong relationship while they were here, but it's like forever love for you, or forever love with each other, or something like that. But it's like eternal love kind of thing, that soul love. If that's comforting in any way. Oh, that's neat. Look at your numbers, 7, 22, 72. Oh, I love how they play on each other. Yeah, so it's still that infinite love. I think it's definitely an infinite love that they have for you forever. Love never dies. Look at that. That's so cool, Douglas. Huh. Yeah, Leap Year is a fun movie. I like that one too. I love Chinese New Year. So that's part of growing up in San Francisco was, and my next door neighbors were actually Chinese and they didn't have any children. So they always celebrated the Chinese New Year with us. So I grew up where they would make like homemade traditional Chinese food, and we always celebrated Chinese New Year. So I'm so excited about the Chinese New Year this year. I don't know about all of you, but I'm really happy to say adios 2025 and hello 2026. Plus, it's the year of the horse. So I think Chinese New Year is on February 13th. Um, yes, I remember you being a Libra, Matt. 9/26. It's the day before my sister's. She's the 27th. Yeah, the year of the horse. Yeah. Hey, it's so nice to see you. Zero Cool. I remember you. Yeah, I'm here, but oh, Mary, don't worry. If you need to leave, Mary, take care of your kids. Your kids come first. But I was excited. The year of the horse should be kind of fun. But I've always enjoyed Chinese New Year. Every time you looked, that's kind of funny, Woody. That made me laugh. That was a good joke. I gotta hand it to you. I like when people have a good joke or a good pun. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're back. Thanks for stopping by. I like when people have a good joke or a good pun. I don't mind. That stuff's always fun. Because, like, what we were in the year of the snake previously or something like that. Oops. I don't know why that went off. A chest thing. Yeah, jokes are fun. Your older sister is October 31st. Oh, wow. October 31st. Halloween. So, oh, Halloween. Oh, thank you, Zero. That's really sweet. I like good jokes. Um, October 31st. Warriors come out and play. Yes, they do. October 31st. What is that? That's not a, is that, that's a Scorpio. I love Scorpios. They're cool. Oh, December 31st, New Year's Eve. That's Capricorn. My grandma was born on December 23rd. So as a kid growing up, we'd always have to make a big deal for her birthday on December 23rd. And then we had Christmas Eve, and then we had Christmas. So I always thought Christmas when I was really little was 3 days long. I didn't know it was only one day out of the year. I always thought it was 3 separate days. I didn't know it was literally one day. I thought it was like a 3-day event. I had no clue it was one. And then my mom was born in early December. Hey, let people be. Don't take on their issues. You know, their problems, not yours. If they want to put their problems or blame you for their issues, let them. Family is an entity in of itself. I have definitely learned that. Sometimes it's easier to love other people and they become part of your family than your own family itself, you know? Nothing wrong with that. It's life. Hey, Minnesota Picker, nice to see you. How's everything going? How's the farm? How's the snow? It's gotta be cold. I think Wes is in South Dakota and Minnesota Pickers in North Dakota, even though it says Minnesota Picker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally makes sense. Zero cool. I've always wanted to go to the Dakotas. He gardens too. Yeah, I know. Well, I was letting everyone else know, but it's funny. I can still remember where certain people are. I mean, I can read a. I mean, don't ever. Actually, I can give tarot cards away if you guys want them. I'll send them to you guys if you're in the U.S. or Canada. You had a near-death experience, so I know. Yeah, I have too. I love it. You take a baseball bat to the holidays. I have no idea, John Jones, because I've never had that experience. But thank you for such a lovely comment. No, I never have. And I haven't been on YouTube for 2 months, and I would never use that word. So I think you're confusing me with somebody else, dude. Sorry, you don't need to be here. That's definitely not me. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot going on. A pulmonary embolism and an ischemic stroke simultaneously. That's a lot before having hip surgery. Yeah. Ciao, John. We don't need to hear. Well, life's been pretty insane in Minnesota. I'm so happy to be back here with you guys. Okay. Thanks, John Ministry, but we're just chilling and chatting. So you can hang out and chat with us, or you can take a hike, dude. I don't really care. I'm putting up healthy boundaries, and I'm not going to have people hating on anyone. My mods can get rid of anybody like that. Oh, empathetic veteran, you're welcome here anytime you want. You're always welcome. Veterans are always welcome, and you are amazing. And you obviously had an incredibly remarkable experience. I had some unique experiences like you did as well. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys. I know I'll be able to do live streams like Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Enjoy your dinner. Have a nice dinner, empathetic veteran. Hopefully, I'll catch you again soon. That was nice of you to deliver all that Meals on Wheels and all those things, Minnesota Picker. You're always so wonderful and kind. Hello, Megan. How are you? I know, Minnesota cracks me up. Hey, Troy, what's up? It's nice to see you. Oh, no, I'm only going to do it twice a week. So that way I can have like a balance, show up, be here with everyone. And my work is still insane. It's just killing me. Yes, I'll be back on Friday so we can chat and also do karaoke. I thought that'd be fun. I'm so happy. I was so anxious to come back and see everyone because I felt like I've just been letting everyone down. So I'm really sorry. What are my favorite? What are your favorite fingers? Okay. I was gonna say I like the middle one too. Dude, leave. We're putting up good healthy boundaries this time, guys, because I cannot take the mental beating like I did before. It was so hard too on YouTube. It can get rough. And I think sometimes you start to, um, no, I do like the middle finger. I use it actually when I am applying makeup. That's why I like it. But you know what actually really one of my favorite fingers is my thumb because I like to wear rings on my thumb, to be honest with you. And I don't think we can really function as people without our thumbs. I think those are probably one of our most critical fingers if we really think about it. And actually, I think it's been proven scientifically if we don't have our thumbs, it's really hard to function. So if I'm thinking like logically, I would say I need my thumb above anything. If you want like a logical answer. No, I was just having such a hard time. Arcturian Prince. I haven't been on here for a while, but sometimes people can be a lot and it starts to wear on you. And then I stepped away for a while. And then once you step away, it's kind of sometimes, besides work being overwhelming and all of that, then it starts to be hard to come back because then the mental break is kind of easy. But after a while, people can really start to beat you down because people think just because you're on a live stream, people can attack you. And that's all people do. So it does take a lot, honestly. Hey, Aaron. Aaron Owens. Aaron, I think you're Aaron from the New England area. if I'm being honest with you guys, it does wear mentally on everyone. I think if they're not being real with you, they're lying. But I think it does wear on people. Wafer, what's going on? I remember you. How are you? Oh, my work has been absolutely insane. I gave a whole explanation when I first started this live stream about where I've been, and I'm sorry, my life has been. And I was asking too for anybody who has great tips on work-life balance. I know we all have crazy work, but what is it? Wednesday, and I've already worked over 50 plus hours. I don't think that's normal or healthy, but my work has been just way too much. Thank you, silly Willie. That's kind of a funny screen name, but I like it. But I've heard I look like the girl from iZombie before, so thank you. I think that's a huge compliment. So that's a great question, Arcturian Prince, about marriage. So since I was really little, I always said I didn't want to be married. And then when I got older, I always said if I was married, I'd want a different husband every decade because I thought we evolve as people every decade. And so why not have a different spouse each decade? But then I thought, well, that made sense to me when I was younger. Why not have a different spouse, right? It seemed like a great idea to me. I didn't think it was an abnormal concept. But I'm answering your question honestly. But then I've seen some people who've been married for like their entire lives, like 50 years. I've known people who've been married 70 years. And I think, what an incredible experience to have experienced your entire lifetime with somebody like that and what they must have gone through and their journeys and things like that. So then I think, well, then why have a different spouse each decade if you can evolve and go through difficult times with somebody you can actually love, where you both are committed to each other and willing to overcome such challenges? So it's more married or not married, that's your own decision. But to love somebody so deeply and be committed to open communication and being so honest with someone that you're willing to actually have that kind of love and that kind of commitment and that kind of dedication to a relationship with somebody who can know you probably better than you can know yourself. That is remarkable. So then that made me change my perspective on everything. So I thought, I would like that kind of love where I can be so committed to someone. I don't care how it's defined, married, not married, but that kind of commitment where it's eternal, where we could be so open and honest and work through whatever situation's going on, that we're going to deal with the problems. You don't have to reveal every little secret to each other because sometimes certain things are worth keeping so you don't hurt someone else. But where you're willing to work through the really difficult times because the love is more important and it's worth fighting for than just letting go, because letting go is easier. And that's what I've learned. And that's what I want. And that's the only kind of person I will now settle for and the kind of person I'm looking for. So my perception and my philosophy has now changed on that whole concept. And I think it's real. I think people can have that. People just sometimes maybe choose the easy way out. But the hard way out sometimes is leaving if it's what you have to do. So, it just depends on people's circumstances. if you want my really honest answer. Yes, just like I said, sometimes letting go can also be the hardest thing. So that's my really honest answer. So I used to have that philosophy, but I've changed it. Now that's what I want. I agree, Mark. I think you have to know your own value, and I think the other person also has to know their own value and their self-worth. So I think both people have to know their self-worth, their self-value, their own self-love. And if both people are not in that same place, then it's not a good match. And you have to both be able to hold each other accountable, and both people have to be able to communicate openly and honestly and directly, not talking innuendos. And people have to be willing not to create stories in their heads either. You know what I mean? How about this? So you can also, that's the other problem too. People create stories in their heads all the time, right? Oh, I think this, I think that. And then they start to create this whole storyline in their head about what may be happening rather than just having an honest conversation with someone. And that makes it even worse rather than actually talking to them. I got my nails done right before Christmas. And I mean, I haven't gotten them done in a long time because I had destroyed my nails for getting them done way too often. So I had to get them like healed before I could get them done again. But the point in telling you that is there was this woman like crying at the nail salon because she thought her husband was cheating. But she didn't even have proof or any reason to think that. When I heard her whole story, she worked all the time. Her husband traveled a lot for work. They had 4 kids. They had, thank you for having normal sized nails. They had a set of twins and they had 2 other kids. And I'm like, how do you even know he's cheating? She's like, but he travels for work. I'm like, is it common for him to travel for work? She's like, yes, he has to travel for work. He has to travel X amount of time. It's a requirement for his job. And she also has this massive job where she works all the time. So I said, why do you think he's cheating? Well, because he's traveling. I'm like, is that part of his job? Yes. I'm like, so what, have you even talked to him? Is there any proof? Is there anything that makes you think? Well, no. I'm like, so you've just created this whole story in your head that your husband's cheating on you. So that's the whole thing, is that I think a lot of the times, married, not married, in a new relationship, just starting dating, 6 months into a relationship, people will just start to create a whole storyline out of fear rather than having a real conversation. Thank you, Davita. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Exactly. So don't accuse anyone. Just have an open conversation about how do you think our relationship's going, or what can we do to improve it. So you don't have to. I wouldn't even accuse them of anything. I would just have a conversation about, hey, I kind of miss us connecting. What do you think we can do to connect more? I know we both have crazy schedules. Exactly, Mark. If you don't have evidence, don't accuse anybody of anything. So just say, I miss us connecting. What can we do? How do you think we can connect more? No, we both have crazy schedules. And don't look for evidence if you don't need to. Don't go looking for something unless you want it to be. Unless you're looking to end it, don't create it. So when I talked to her more, she was like, well, you're kind of right. But that's my point. Like, we can create all these drama and crazy storylines if we want. Or we can just have a real conversation with somebody if we don't want it to be. So just have a real conversation and change it. And some things you don't have to share with everyone too, because if the whole point of revealing something to someone is just going to cause them pain. why tell them? If it's just to unease your own burden, that's your burden to carry. That's my opinion, though. Doesn't mean you have to take it. I think some people self-destruct relationships because they also don't know what a healthy relationship is. Or they don't know how to be in one. Or they're afraid. Is this too good to be? Oh, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Oh, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. Backstreet's back. All right. That's what came to my head first, so I gotta go with that one. Because they don't know how to be in one, or they're too afraid to be loved, so they just only know how to sabotage things. Or they don't, they're so afraid of the other person leaving them that they start to self-destruct. Like, well, if I assume this or that, or if I do this or that, then I can escape first. It's almost that, what is it called? Like self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I fear this will happen, so they create it first. Exactly. That's the same type of thing. Like, it made you uncomfortable. If you're used to toxicity or fighting, then being around calm, serenity, happy families would be a very uncomfortable situation. And that would put you out of your comfort zone. So you would want to sabotage that. And it'd be the inverse for some people. Some people will be around toxic, fighting families, and people who are used to happy, serene families would want to go in and try to fix everything. So people, I'm not saying I'm an expert in any of this stuff. I'm just saying it just seems like people are always trying to do something, but it's never in a negative way in the end. It's just a way people are trying to cope with what they may already know, but they don't even realize they're actually ruining something for themselves. I am on the East Coast. Love is like in the bubble gum. Yeah, I used to work in the ER. I work in medicine. True love is real. I've seen it. I know lots of people who are married who shouldn't be, but I know some people who are married who are just unbelievable. And it's not very many, but the people who are together, they're just like, it's unbelievable. Like, I remember, I love my great grandmother, and she was with her husband her whole life. My great grandmother lived to be over 100. And she was married at what, like 18? Thank you, Irene. But I mean, this was like a love. Like, I remember my great grandmother, driving still around in the pickup truck with him. And she would sit right next to him. She wouldn't sit far away. They would sit side by side. I mean, that's the kind of love that, like, it's in the movies. It reminds me of that. I'm not a rom-com person. You guys know that from me by now. You guys know I love the horror movies, the action movies, all those kinds of things. I'm not a rom-com. But it reminds me of that movie, The Notebook, that kind of love. That's the kind of love my great-grandmother had. with my great-grandfather. I mean, that's just the kind of stuff you just, it's rare. So, I mean, it does exist, and I think people can have that kind of love if they want. Side love only for money. Yeah. Yeah. When people go for love for just money, then it's never going to last. I think when you go for real love, it'll last forever. And there's a difference because that's what makes you survive everything. Doesn't matter what it is. It's how you get through everything. And you guys can tell the difference because all of you have friends, all of you have family members. You can tell who got married because they were supposed to at this age, or who got married because they had to get married for financial reasons, or who had to get married for whatever, and then who really married for love. But you can always tell the difference. You can. Haven't you ever been to one of those weddings where you're like, they just shouldn't be getting married? That's okay. Acquaintances are the same. I mean, I would say very few people say, oh, I have a million friends. No, you're keeping it real, Em, and that's what I appreciate. Most of us have acquaintances. Very few of us have really close friends, those real friends you can call when, hey, can I borrow $50? I'm, I need to, I need help, or, oops, I forgot to pay a bill, or I, I overspent on my credit card and or I pulled the wrong card and I can't fill this out. You know what I mean? It's like there's only a couple. We might have like like real friends. You can't even count on a full hand. Those are real friends. Very few people are real about what a friend is. That's a friend. Everyone else is really an acquaintance. So for me, real friends, Mary, my friend Erica, my friend Ryan since I've been like 18, and my sister. I don't even have 5. I have 4. If you want me to keep it real, I got 4 real friends. And one's a sister. So I really have 3, if I don't count my family. I have 3. The rest are all acquaintances that I know. I mean, I'll still use the term friend loosely, but you're keeping it real, Em. It's true. Most of us call them acquaintances. The acquaintance is the appropriate term because people you're really going to call when you really need something, they're very few and far between who are really going to show up. So you're right. You're 100% right. Oh, Mary, you don't have to say anything. I just called it out. Wait, I got three people I would really say are my diehard friends that I would really call if I was like in dire need of help. That are friends, not blood related. 3 people. All you need in life is one person. You just need one lifeline. Everyone just needs one lifeline. Well, you're talking to a real person right now, Gabe. I didn't call anyone, Mary. I didn't call anyone, Mary. Oh, I'd probably call Park and Sip if I was in a really bad way. I know he'd help. And you guys, honestly, I would help anyone. No, Mary, I was so bummed. I didn't even check my phone. I have hundreds and hundreds of texts unread. I just went through and deleted those people because I couldn't even cope with trying to read through the texts. It was too overwhelming. Same with my emails. Mary, I responded to you at least. It's just too much. was too much with work. Yeah, he's awesome. I love him. Yeah, I know he's another person I would definitely call to. Yeah, see, that's the other point. Thank you, Will. Sometimes your closest friends you don't even see all the time. And you might not even talk to every day. Like, literally, one of my closest friends, I don't even talk to every day. But they know I would literally give them the world tomorrow if they needed help. And I've been friends with my friend Erica for like my whole life. And she knows. We both said, doesn't matter. You can be really good friends with somebody, you don't talk to them every single day. Your good friends are there when you really need them. They don't have to be there every day. Like, I like what Em said. Sometimes they're just acquaintances that are there every day you're chatting with. Your good friends show up when you really need them. Or when you're like, hey, I need help right now. Or can I just talk to you? I need someone to talk to. That's when your friends show up. Good for you, Wayfair. Oh, yeah. No, Wes, you don't want me grabbing a wrench. I don't know anything about that. I mean, I can learn, but I don't know. Hi, Katie. How are you? I don't know if I'm good with those things. I could read the manual. I'll read the manual to you, Wes. Oh, I do love meditating in nature. It's so nice, isn't it? Well, each year, though, that's the coolest thing is like we're always focusing on something different. So right now, you're focusing on your career. Last year, career was a little in overdrive for me. I need that to be a little on the back burner and I need some balance. That's why I'm open to strategies. So if anyone comes up with a cool idea on any live stream, hey, Vet, this might help you out. I'm open to it. Exactly, Mary. Exactly. Thank you, Katie. I've always wanted to go skydiving. Yeah, honestly, Waver, I have not been on YouTube or anything. Dystopian, I'm so happy to see you. I've been lost, obviously. I've been MIA. I just reappeared. Yeah, I've been wanting to go skydiving. And I've been MIA, so no. I guess we both reappeared at the same time. Yeah, Justin! Oh my gosh, Justin, you know what? I have been thinking about you so much, Justin, and hoping like everything went well through the holidays and the new year. Yes, Mr. Gripper, I am definitely an adventurous kind of person. I don't have the same fears as most people. Like, I'm not a claustrophobic person. I'm not a fear of heights. Fear. I don't have like the typical fears that people have. I'm an adrenaline person. Yeah. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, yeah. It was like I was in jail for 2 months because that's all I was doing. I love Justin. Justin's awesome. I mean, all I did was, that's what it felt like. I literally, I mean, Mary can attest to it. I think she heard from me 3 times. It's like I got 3 phone calls. I mean, so did Park and Sip. He heard from me too. I think he was making sure I was alive. Yeah, my job completely took over. It was too much. It even took a toll on my health, honestly. I got sick from it. It just became overwhelming. My family got worried and oh, I put my phone on like sleep mode 24/7. Like I literally just stopped functioning. It was really bad, guys. It was really bad. I'm normal, but I mean, I still have my own issues. I think everybody has something. I mean, no, Edgar, I'm not going to say that out loud because I know where my current location is. Hmm. Yeah, we're all human. We all have something, right? I was scared just to even, I've been away for so long, I was so afraid to even come back, honestly. I work in oncology and I do medical research. So I design all the clinical trials and write them. And it's a lot of work and a lot of pressure with a lot of deadlines. And it's not like just one, there's like multiple, it's like lots, there's several going on, and then there's several documents that go with them. And I design them for Europe and the US. And it's just a lot of work. And then Mary knows, like, I had a document that was like due like December 31st, and it was early December, and they're like, oh, surprise, it's due now. And I had like a day and a half to write this like 200-page document. I mean, they just keep, you can't keep moving these deadlines, these moving targets. It is extremely stressful. The, the work I know how to do, it's just overwhelming when there's just so much and trying to keep up. And then they give me like 3 projects where everyone else only gets 1, and I feel like that's kind of unfair. And then I get more stressed. And then I feel responsible for everybody else who's relying on me. And then I feel like I'm letting everyone else down. Oh, I love the snow. I'm doing a live stream for karaoke on Friday because we need to sing. We need to have fun. I need laughter. I work hard because I don't want to let people down. You had to probably shovel a ton of snow up north like that in the Midwest. Holy moly. You're going to try to build a snowman, the biggest snowman ever. Will you take a picture for us, Mark? I know. I don't get any of that anytime soon, Mary. I wish. I know, Katie. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm open to any ideas people have. So that's why now I'm like, I told everyone, hey, I've already worked. That's what I told my boss today. I had a, well, actually, my boss's boss, who I really like, I had a call with her this morning, and I'm like, I've already worked. By the end of today, I'll be have worked over 50 hours. We need a better plan going forward because I can't sustain this unless it's like an emergency. I can't sustain this because it's killing me. No, no, they're getting worried because I'm telling them I'm not sustaining it anymore. It's not sustainable. It's literally killing me. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's making me sick, physically sick. So that's why I also wanted to talk to my boss's boss, who I've worked with before, who I really like, and I do know her personally. Oh man, I love snow. I miss the snow. So I now I'm just letting them know. I came up with the idea that I'm letting them know, hey, I'm at this many hours. This is how much you're gonna have for the rest of the week for me, and that's it. Because it's just not sustainable to accept that from somebody. It's just not. Hi, Aaron. Welcome back. I know you were here for like a second earlier. I do need better balance. I want balance so I can have at least, I can talk with you guys. We can do, I love the karaoke because we laugh so hard. Yeah, they do. And I'm such a people pleaser. It's hard. And so people on here before have given me really good advice and I followed it. And I thought people might have good advice for me now. I don't have any pets. I used to, and they passed away. And that's the problem too. I don't know if you guys have this type of personality, but I have this type of personality when I get into something, I'm like locked in. And then I don't even realize I'm then in it. And the next thing I know, it's like I'll start at like 6, 7 in the morning. And I'll think, oh yeah, I need to get up and do this. Or I want to make sure I get up and like move around and take a break. But next thing I know, it's like 5 o'clock. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get up in a minute and do this. And then next thing I know, it's like 8 o'clock at night. And that's what happens to me. It's like I can't like break this, like what I'm into. I need to set a timer or something. But then I'll just tell the timer to turn off. Because I've tried that and it doesn't work well for me. Because I did try that strategy. I'm like, oh, I'll set a timer. No, I just tell it, turn off. I'm busy. I noticed like getting up, like if I can physically get up and like move around, it helps. Like as well, like going outside and like breathing the fresh air, or when I would go outside and like make a. So I wanted to get back on here. I was so afraid to come back. I thought everyone would hate on me. I was so afraid to come back. But like going outside, and, like making a short in the sunshine, is what physically makes me stop the chaos. Hola David, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Yeah, it is a trick thing, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I've been sitting all day, and now I'm here. But I'm open to any suggestions. I mean, we all have stuff. I mean, you guys work like crazy too. I mean, just without shoveling snow all day, I couldn't imagine that would just, I couldn't do it with my back. So I couldn't imagine doing that. Well, I keep it real, dystopian. Thank you, Nari. Hmm. But I thought it'd be fun on Friday. I'm getting my hair. My hair right now, I told everybody earlier, was braided. Um, but I'm getting it done on Friday. So let's do the karaoke and have some fun on Friday. Because I think we should laugh some. And you guys all know I can't sing. Hey, Tyler, what's up? Yeah, I don't know where that idea came from, but when I saw that, like, I looked for like new screen things and I had my hoodie on, I was like, oh my gosh, this will be hilarious. And that's why I thought it'd be kind of fun to wear the hat because it kind of went with, and then you guys know I love Eminem. But I thought, well, the hat kind of went with like the rap, to me, it kind of went with like the rapper vibe. You know what I mean? That's why I was doing the whole hat thing. You gotta get the money. So that's why I decided to wear the hat. Hey Daniel, what's up? Sí, hablo español. Gracias, David. Hablo español cada día. Yo, ¿qué pasa, Mary? Oh, Daddy Yankee, that's a good one we should do on karaoke. It's good to see all you guys. Yeah, little gangsta. I am. Come here, little G. Little Eva. Thank you, Daniel. I like that. A little gangsta. I love my rap music. Tupac, Dre, Snoop Dogg, of course, Eminem. I went off about Eminem and like one of his interviews he did a while ago with Anderson Cooper at dinner. I think it was like on New Year's Eve or something like that. And everyone's like, are you really talking to us about Eminem? I'm like, yes, this is why everyone's brilliant in their own way. And they're like, oh my gosh, and like my dad popped in and he's like, are you talking about Eminem? I said, yeah, the rapper, the famous rapper. He's like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's like, I know who Eminem is. So he's like, but seriously? Thank you, Daniel. It's 2 different colors combined. The first one's called Funny Bunny. I thought that was the coolest name. Funny Bunny. Thank you, Matt. Hey, Primo, how are you? Yeah, the first one's called Funny Bunny. It's like a real white. And then the other one's like a pale pink. So I combined 2. I have to get them done, not this week, but the following week, because you can see they're kind of growing. But I kind of like the natural look, or the nude, or the light look. I could not agree with you more, Katie. That's what I always say. Everybody, oh, thank you, Mark. That's really sweet. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. That's what I say, Katie. Everybody, oops. Did you guys see that? My bow went flying. My blue bow went flying. I always say everybody's amazing in their own way. I say the same thing, Katie. My little blue bow. I say the same thing. I always think everybody's brilliant in their own way. Everyone's smart in their own way. That's what I always say. And people get annoyed with me. But that's what I always say too. Because I think everyone is. But people don't realize that. Or people don't talk about that. Or people don't acknowledge that. Play from YouTube channels. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, I'm from YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, yeah. I lost a couple thousand subscribers because I went MIA for a couple months, but oh well. Yeah, OMG, Mary's like one of my best friends in the whole world. We've been friends for a while. OMG, yes. We're literally sisters. Mary's like super famous. But yeah, I agree, Katie. Everyone's brilliant in their own way. I've always said that. And everyone was like, oh, wow, that's cool. You're in oncology and in medicine and all that stuff, but I actually started out as an elementary school Spanish teacher. And I used to talk about how everyone was smart in their own way all the time, because everyone is. So it's just, do people want to recognize that? Yes, Elijah, I work in oncology. I know, I had so much fun when I was an elementary school Spanish teacher. I would dress in the big poofy skirts, and I'd have the big sombreros on and like all the big clothing. So when I would teach about clothes, I would like spin around and then I'd like pull up my skirt and I'd be like, los pantalones. And then I'd drop my skirt down and be like, una falda. So that way the kids could visually see it, but it would make them laugh so hard to help teach them things. You like the cat better backwards. I can do that. Yeah, there I am. Little Ava's ready. West side. East side in the house. But I'm also west side, so I guess I can roll both ways. Blue and red. East and west. Yeah, drink Friday night for karaoke. You got it, dystopian. There you go. Because I don't know how it's going to show up. Or maybe I have to do it that way. Someone said, because I like rap, and they said, oh, you look like a little G, like a little gangster. So I was having some fun. I just watched the whole live and it ended. Oh, I'm sorry. Crisps and Bloods fought in the Civil War. Oh, that's kind of a cool fact. I had family who fought in the Civil War, and I had family who fought in the Revolutionary War. I do throw some hardcore signs. Hang loose, man. From 1 to 10, you're a 9 because I am the one missing. Oh, that's a good one. You know what? I'd have to admit, that's a good pickup line. I haven't heard it before. I like that one. What's in my hand? Nada. I mean, I don't that often anymore, Jeremy, but I can if you want. I mean, I wouldn't do it right now because I've been having fun and messing around. You're throwing signs over here. Awesome. Remember, what was it? I think it was one of our presidents. What was he in Australia? It was one of the Bushes, I think. The first Bush. He did like the peace sign, and I think it meant like in Australia, wasn't it? The first president, first Bush. He did like the peace sign, I think, in the US, but he was in Australia, and I think it meant like the middle finger to Australians. Unless that was just like an inaccurate rumor I had heard. Hey! Drake and Dice, so nice to see you. My family fought in the Revolutionary War, we were fighting against the British. So Thank you for liking my eyebrows. Homegrown, you know. Actually, if I didn't get my eyebrows waxed, I'd look like, what is it, Bert or Ernie, who has their eyebrows that are like fully grown across. It would scare everybody. Heck, it would scare myself. So I know we fought, yeah, because I'm one of the, what is it, the daughters of the Revolutionary War. So I know we fought against the British in the Revolutionary War. And the Civil War, oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. My family history, they actually paid people to fight in the war and then wanted to claim the free land that they were giving away, like out in Kansas and all that area, after they paid people to fight in it after the war was over. So, thankfully, the federal government, sorry, like a thing flew up into my eye. Thankfully, the federal government said no. I mean, come on, really? You didn't even fight in it. You paid someone else to fight for you. They survived the Civil War. They get rights to that free land they were giving away out in Oklahoma and Kansas or wherever. If they're going to travel all the way out there and they wanted to go claim it, terrible, terrible. No, I have a whole book written about my family. So I was so glad that they said, I don't think so. They get the land, not you. No, I'm not smoking it from telling you the truth, Bob. Exactly, Justin. So at least they didn't get that, because that would have been terrible. It's a cool history, but I mean, you gotta laugh. Like, really? Why would you think you get that? You paid somebody to fight for you. Really? Get over yourself, dude. You don't get the free land. But we did have like somebody else who fought in the Civil War, but I like laughing at the family history of the people who thought they could pay people to fight in it too. So then I also have family history that was still in Ireland. So maybe that's why people always say you look Irish. I don't know. Exactly. But I've always loved some of my two favorite holidays have always been the 4th of July and St. Patrick's Day. So maybe that's why. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Leon? Besos a ti también. Well, hope you guys have had a good evening. I'm so happy we got to see each other. I don't know how late you want me to do the karaoke on Friday. You guys said you wanted drinking karaoke, so does 8 on Friday work? Or 8 p.m. on Friday? I love St. Patty's Day. I've always loved it. Thank you, Leon. Well, I wasn't wearing the bow earlier because it went flying off. So we can do karaoke on Friday. Do you guys think it'll be fun? Like, because Stopian, you said, oh, that's a good one. Is any war civil? Very well said. Amen. So 8 p.m. on Friday, I'll do the karaoke. And you wanted it as a drinking karaoke. So I will make it 8 p.m. and you guys can, yeah, war is hell. I agree. Amen. I just wish that's one thing mankind could have figured out by now after how many thousands of years. It's just sad. It's one thing I wish we just didn't need. So I'll start at 8 and you guys can join with whatever kind of beverage or enhancement you prefer. How's that? And obviously you want me to have a cocktail, so I have no problem. No, you cannot, but I try. So I will definitely have a drink or two. Or my bourbon, which you guys all know I like. So we'll have some fun on Friday night. And I don't know if I still have that app. Maybe I should do you like it when I do it more without the music? So I just have to say, so I'm even worse when I'm singing? Or do you guys like it when I have the music? You like the music. So Maxie, we have fun with like karaoke, and everyone gets to pick songs, and then I have to sing them. I can't sing at all, so it's just kind of fun and laughter, and everyone can make fun of me and roast me. Music. Oh, Pepe, you have no idea. It is quite something. I mean, people have even picked opera songs. Goodness gracious. That was like horrific. Trying to see me sing Phantom of the Opera was probably terrifying. Your singing is just so God, though. You've proved it so hard already. It's so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. I mean, it is horrible. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, bang. It. Learn. It is, guys, it's so bad. Who's typing with one hand? Hey, Justin. I'm surviving, man. Yeah, why is somebody typing with one hand? I want to know too. What in the world happened? Oh, sick. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. No, whatever. And then Mary, Mark challenged you and I to have our own. Hi, Natalie. Um, Thank you. Hey, that's really sweet. Well, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang isn't from Mary Poppins. It's from a different show. You never saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? It's from it's yeah, it's a different show. Mary, Mark challenged us to each have our own short, and Mark's gonna pick the rap, and we each have to do a short and a rap off of the same rap that Mark's gonna pick. And we have to rap. So, Mark, you're going to have to let us know what the rap is. And then Mary's going to rap it, and I'm going to rap it. Well, that was your idea, Mark, was the rap challenge. And so you have to pick the rap song for Mary and I to both rap. And we both have to do it in under 1 minute. How you doing, Natalie? I know, it'll be kind of fun. Oh, we're going to make shorts. Mary's going to make a short, and I'm going to make a short. And we're going to both tag each other and see who has the better rap. That's a wrap. But Mark's going to pick the rap song for us. And Mark, you cannot pick one that's going to favor the other. So put you can put a few in a hat and pull one out if you want. No, you cannot rap Justin Timberlake, Mary. That's bias, and Mark's setting you up for success. It's like a rap song, Mary, like Dr. Dre. Have you heard of him? He's this little guy called a rapper, kind of famous. 50 Cent. Yin Yang Twins. No, you're not going to freestyle. And we don't need to hear Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. I don't need to hear Cry Me a River, please. I know Snoop Dogg. Yeah, these are my teeth. I wouldn't say they're perfect, but thank you. Yeah, I already knew Mary was probably singing Cry Me a River a million times. That's why I was already calling her out. If you give her Eminem, you got to give her one of the new songs, because, man, those are hard. Hard. So fast. You shorty, it's my birthday. If I have German in me, I do not know. My hat was given to me by YouTube. So thank you, YouTube, for sending me a hat. I appreciate it. Yeah, smiled with the bow that came off. It's your birthday today, Natalie? Happy birthday! Capricorns are awesome. I have really good intuition, I would say. I have good intuition. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Natalie. Happy birthday to you. Oh, 50 versus Eminem. But they're buddies. That's a good one. Eminem discovered 50. Hey, Lucas, what's up? That's okay. It's somebody's birthday somewhere in the world. I don't care, Natalie. Hey, Alex, what's going on?
I'm not quite sure how to help
Alexa,
you.
turn off. I don't make fun of people who are on the spectrum because I technically am on it. Wow, that's exciting, William. The 18th birthday's a big milestone. Happy birthday to your daughter. I'm actually planning on getting a dog this year. It's so funny, everyone keeps bringing up a poodle. Okay, Natalie, I already acknowledged you, said hello, and saying happy birthday, and you said it wasn't your birthday. If you just want to spam, the mods are gonna remove you. I don't know, why did the rooster go to KFC? I don't know what that game is, Alex. Oh no, I'm not a singer at all. We have fun and do karaoke and laugh. This girl cannot sing. That's cool, you can play the piano and drums. Yeah, we just get rid of trolls. We're only about positivity here, so don't bother me. We set healthy boundaries. I don't play musical instruments. I speak other languages. Good for you, Chris. Okay, guys, I think that's a wrap. We're getting weird comments now. So, no, Mary, these aren't. This is a group that comes together. You can tell by how they're talking, and they know each other. I know I missed you too, Justin. See? Mary, you got to see I can see the quick pattern. So I'll be back Friday, 8 p.m. Mark will let us know. Yeah, they all know each other, group, especially when I already called out Natalie that they know her and she trolls people. I already knew they were a group. They came together. See you guys Friday at 8, and I will make sure I post that so you guys know. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow Mary. I think all of you already do. Mary is the best person in the whole world. And Mark will let us know what we have to sing. If I don't see you before then, Mary will text me what the song is. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. I love you, Mary. You know I'll text you. Mark, I think you have my email. You should have it. You might. But I will talk to you guys soon. And I'm excited for karaoke on Friday at 8 p.m. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here. I miss you guys. Bye. I don't remember how to end these. I don't remember how to turn them off. Oh my gosh, I don't remember how to end a live stream. I don't remember how to end a live stream. Oh, that's so funny. I don't remember how to end a live stream. How embarrassing. That's a wrap. We can't wrap it up, can we?